Hey, who doesn't like a cold beer every now and then? We all have our favorites. There's ales, stouts, lagers, porters. Now the latest craze is ready-to-drink cocktails and seltzers. How do you make sense of it all? Well, it's a good thing we have the gurus from Katcef Brothers to sort it all out. Sit back, relax, eavesdrop for a bit as we talk about the latest beers, seltzers, cocktails, and the best local events that need to be on your calendar. You ready? Let's get to it.
All right, we came out onto the road again to West End Grill, and I love the road trips with Katcef Brothers and Cassie, and we've got Kyle with us today.
How we doing?
We are now on a post-Valentine's Day hangover, which is amazing. And I'll tell you, the wings here
I feel like we're always talking about wings.
I know. There are so many good. I mean, Super Bowl, I went to Heroes. West End has great wings as well. The Otis is real hot and spicy, and it's a good one. It's a good one. But this is
it's also, I mean, a great place to watch the Super Bowl. So I know they were packed on Sunday.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, I'll tell you what. Bill was unable to grace us with his presence today.
That's right. We got to bring up Bill.
And what we'll do is we'll try to get a hold of him on the phone, and hopefully he'll be driving and we can experience some of his road rage.
I think that sounds like a great idea.
We'll get Krabby Bill to see what we can do. So I'm going to give him a call and we'll see if we can
talk about some Super Bowl ads.
Yeah. I thought it was a boring game as far as games went, though.
I'll be honest, John. I love football. I love college football. I'm not really good at following along.
Hello, this is Bill.
How are you, Bill? It's John, it's Cassie, and Kyle here. We're at West End Grill. Missing you, man.
Yeah, same here, guys. Same here. Sorry I couldn't meet up with you guys today in person.
That's okay. We were just actually getting ready to talk a little bit about the Super Bowl, and we said, Bill probably has an opinion on some of the commercials or the game itself.
It's funny that you mentioned that. I did love watching the commercials. I think some of them were just fantastic. It's kind of like an homage to the mid early 2005s, I guess you would say. But with Dr. Evil and all those other ones, they were just fantastic this year. Better than most
it was a throwback to the halftime show, too. I mean, they all sort of seem to tie into that as well.
The halftime show was better than the commercials, let's be honest.
Yeah, I will say Mary J. Blige looked a little tired, though. I just got to say
she was definitely out of breath. She may have lip sunk the first song and was out of breath for the second one, but I'll take it. And Snoop was unbelievable.
That's so funny because that's a generational thing because I missed that. I mean, that's my kids somewhat missed that, but I mean, you're the perfect age for that, Cass. That's your
Bring
thing.
it back to high school.
Well, I'll tell you, I thought, sorry Anheuser-Busch, but I thought the Mannings or Toyota owned the Super Bowl commercials, personally. I thought the Jones one in the Toyota commercial and then that Paralympian Brothers, they were both great for Toyota. And it seemed like everywhere I looked, including a Mick Ultra ad, there was one of the Manning brothers, whether it was in the NFL.
Right.
Claymation. I mean, there was
Michelob Ultra Pure Gold.
It was, but AB did have some good ones. The Clydesdales was a tearjerker favorite, of course. And I did like the extended version I saw on YouTube as opposed to the 1 minute version, I guess it was, that they showed on the Super Bowl. But it's $7 million a half a minute. I can understand why you'd want to.
Yeah, I could totally get that. Yeah, if you ever have the opportunity, check that out, the full Clydesdale ad. They actually got director Chloe Zhao in to complete that ad, fresh off her Academy Award win.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you could see the quality there.
Yeah. Now, you seem to be in the know on that one there, Kyle. Were there any Clydesdale legs broken in that ad? Do we have to disclaim this?
Yeah, no Clydesdales were actually injured in the filming of
I can't even be really sure that the horse in the commercial was one of the Budweiser Clydesdales or if it was a Clydesdale.
It was a stunt fill-in. Clydesdale, yeah.
Well, guys, I gotta tell you, I'm sitting here thinking about what you're saying, and two of my favorite commercials was the Larry David commercial. And now I'm a huge Larry David fan. So for me, that was just, I was dying laughing the whole time. So that was pretty good. And then the other one was the QR code that kind of went up and down like Pong. And my wife, she doesn't really watch, she doesn't like sports. So, she's just sitting there watching with one eye, and she goes, "This is so stupid." She goes, "Who's going to be taking their phone out to do this?" And here I am right next to her with my phone trying to figure out what it is.
Oh, you were part of the crowd that broke the website?
She called you stupid.
Yeah, basically. But, I mean, there's nothing new. But anyway, I'm sitting there looking at it, and I'm like, wow, that's phenomenal. That's phenomenal.
Well, I think we're really jumping around the sleeper hit commercial, which was the Cutwater commercial. Like, first Cutwater commercial nationally. I thought it was brilliant. Really tapped into the real winners, which are the people who don't want to work that hard.
I must have been in the men's room on that one.
It was by far, it was my favorite too.
Hands down. It did a great job at highlighting the corners we cut to make things a little simpler. And if you don't know what Cutwater is, it's a great ready-to-drink cocktail in a can. And it was just a really cool commercial to be their first one.
My favorite part of that one was the man in the lawn chair with the Cutwater cocktail
washing his car with
in his can, washing his car.
All right, I'm going to have to go YouTube that.
With the sprinkler. I was like, I'm totally doing that next summer.
Well, I'll tell you, the Bud Light Seltzer hard soda with Guy Fieri was also very good. And I will say, I was down in Sanibel earlier this month, and we stopped and we got some of the Bud Light hard seltzer sodas. Did I get that right? Oh, it's too long of a name.
Bud Light Seltzer hard soda?
Yes, it doesn't roll off your tongue. But we picked up a bunch of them. Everybody loved them.
Yeah.
That one was pretty high on the charts, too. What was it? The land of Flavor Town?
The loudest flavors.
Loudest flavors ever.
Now, as far as the product goes, I liked all of them, which was the... oh gosh, I'm trying to remember. You had the cherry cola, you had the citrus, and you had an orange.
And a regular cola, yeah.
And the regular cola didn't do it for me, but the other three, and everybody seemed to agree that we shared them on the beach, and they were like, yeah, no, the other three out flavored the basic cola.
Flavored. So was this the citrus? Did it taste like Sprite?
No.
It's got more of like a heavier in lime flavor to it, which some people enjoy. I mean, but either way, if you're getting a flavored Coke out of the can, you're looking at 300 calories, specifically like a cherry cola.
Sure.
These are 100 calories, and they taste just like it.
Yeah. And they've got alcohol.
Yeah, 5%.
And apparently you can put a shot of...
Oh, something spicy, like a nice cinnamon whiskey. Yeah.
Oh.
That'll charge it up a little bit.
Interesting. And then, like I said, the Mannings were all over that. And
Michelob Ultra, the
Ultra.
Superior Bowl, so the bowling
Serena.
Alley. Yeah, and Serena. That came in at the end.
Yeah, speaking about throwbacks, too.
Talk
it's got
about
those
legends.
real Big Lebowski vibes out of that one. Steve Buscemi behind the bar.
Yep. But the Bud Light Next, that was the one where they were falling. I don't want to be where I am. And they fell down into a better place, and it's the whole that's the thing we talked about last month, the no carb.
There's a lot going on in that commercial.
And a lot that, okay, let's be real. I am blonde, and I do dye my hair blonde, but I didn't get it. So I'll let you guys talk about that one.
I mean, it's just more of an ongoing metaphor, I think, for the times of changing and people not wanting to be trapped in that beer box necessarily. And because this is such a new innovation, they're really showing, I think that once again, as a metaphor, how different and out there that it can be. It's not tied to your dad's or your grandfather's beer. This is a 0 carb, 80 calorie, 4% sessionable brew. It's fantastic. The liquid's wonderful.
And it's the biggest bet for Anheuser-Busch this year.
Yeah.
So maybe that played into the commercial, like you're saying.
Could be. I have not tried it yet. Have you?
Oh, yeah. It's very light.
Bill.
Very light. It's got a great beer flavor to it. It's got that what you're looking for. Bill, you're a Cicerone certified man. You got the better verbiage.
A hue of beer flavor.
It's got a nice hue of flavor.
Best way.
No, it's phenomenal. I actually had a chance to try some of those, and you wouldn't know that you're drinking. It literally tastes just like a soda. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Really?
So.
Well, I've got to try it. I mean,
I am a seltzer vibe with a hue of beer.
Yeah, I mean, I am a unapologetic Bud Light fan. And I do have a number of friends that will cringe and stuff like that. I said, but it's solid and it's the same everywhere you go, and you can get it anywhere for the most part. I mean, and it's good. It's solid. It's good, and it's enjoyable for me. So I am looking forward as I try to lose some more weight, jump down onto Bud Light Next and give that a shot and see how the no carb thing works.
Do I see a Bud Light in front of you, John?
You do, because I didn't think to have a Bud Light Next ask whether they had it on draft or
the
not.
The official beer of the NFL.
Yeah.
Devil's Backbone. Regional Brewery Distillery out of Virginia had a spot this year too. Orange Smash.
Fantastic.
Ready to drinks. It's the way of the future.
Well, we talked about that drink like a year and a half ago, and it was good because I remember last summer I had a tough time finding it, and I finally found it down at Stan and Joe's Riverside. And I understand with the Super Bowls that I don't think that Devil's Backbone aired in all markets.
Regional. It wouldn't have. It was regional. That's hence my regional comment.
Oh, okay.
And if you're new to the Orange Smash, if you're a Devil's Backbone fan and you haven't had one of their ready-to-drink cocktails, the Orange Smash is the closest thing to an Orange Crush that you're going to get in a RTD. But and if they could call it a Crush, they would. But they had to go with Smash. So don't get confused. This is a fantastic Orange Crush, but you're just going to smash that when you drink it.
And they've got some other flavors to go with that too, as well, don't they? They've got like a grapefruit.
They got a bunch coming out too. They do have a grapefruit.
Apple is on its way.
Blueberry lemonade, which is pretty delicious. Yeah.
That was the Baby Smash last year.
Yeah.
I don't know if that one's coming back.
They had a seasonal cranberry. That was pretty good this past Christmas. That was a limited time, so hopefully they bring that back. But yeah, they're always coming up with some new ideas.
But leave it to Devil's Backbone to have a Super Bowl ad.
That's cool. That's cool. What do we got going for spring beers? Anything coming? Because spring is coming. I mean, it was probably close to 70 degrees 4 days ago. It was 12 degrees 3 days ago. And
welcome to Maryland.
Still freezing. I'm still freezing.
It's summer, but spring they do say is coming. I mean, we got anything on the agenda in the works for spring beers? Bill?
Yeah, so new from Trogs that we have coming out is going to be called the Hop Verizon IPA. So that's kind of a really unique one. They're utilizing a lot of different hops in this. It's going to be Citra, Mosaic, and Sabro hops. And it basically what they're saying is, it unleashes juicy waves of sweet citrus and bubblegum with a pop of tropical fruit. So really good things from Trogs. That's coming out. And then we're going to have new stuff coming out all the time. I know in DC we have a couple new things for Cherry Blossom. So we're looking. It's now the part of the season where it's starting to flood in. So there'll be more to come, I'm sure, next time we talk.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, cherry blossoms are coming. I mean, you mentioned that. That's my favorite time. That's one of my. I play hooky for the Annapolis Film Festival, and because I love that. But also the cherry blossoms that I try to get down there the first or second day of the bloom, the peak bloom, and I go into DC and usually try to get there for sunrise. And I remember 2 years ago I missed an exit and experienced sunrise in like Vienna.
Well, and, our brand Kirin Ichiban is a Japanese brand, and we partner with the National Cherry Blossom Festival as well as Sakura Matsuri, which is the Japanese street festival. They're celebrating 60 years.
Wow.
On Pennsylvania Avenue. So that is in April, today, with Kirin. Super excited about that. So yes, bring on the cherry blossoms. That means summer is coming.
See, now Cassie's getting happy. Now Cassie's getting happy. But and you can also tell that it is because there's a ton of events that are coming up. I know number one, we've got the Shamrock Stroll, which is March 5th. And you guys you finally released the names of the participating venues as we stroll up Main Street, right?
Yes. Gearing up for Shamrock Stroll, March 5th. Super excited. Year 8. We have 9 participating restaurants, bars, and taverns. We'll be out in market getting some fun content.
It's just going to be really nice to see the group come back for the one-day event. Like last year was fun. It certainly was. We had a lot more accounts involved because we could, because it was all month long.
Exactly.
Which still allowed us to help bring business to those accounts during that time. But just being able to be with a couple hundred people and having a good old time.
Strolling up the street.
There's nothing like it,
And with our bagpipers. So we'll stroll with our bagpipers again. Hal is coming back.
Bagpiper Hal's coming back?
Yes.
That's awesome.
And his crew. So they are set and ready to go. We kick things off with the registration at noon.
That's down at City Dock, right? At Armadillos?
City Dock, Armadillos, 12 to 2. Official stroll starts at 1.
Okay.
Ends at 6.
And all this information can be found on our Facebook page and our Instagram page at Annapolis Shamrock Stroll. Really easy to find. All the information's there. Link to get your tickets. Get your tickets now. This is a hot event.
All proceeds benefit the Annapolis Fire Department. But yes, all proceeds go to the Annapolis Fire Department. $5 for some fun souvenir koozie.
And if you go downtown a lot, you're going to start seeing some Shamrocks pop up all over the place, which is a lot of fun. Yeah.
Is that the little street marketing team, the guerrilla marketing? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
I have a feeling that this year that it's going to be busier than ever in DC, at least with the cherry blossoms, because people are so sick and tired of just being cooped up because of COVID. So I have a feeling it's going to really be busy this year, you know?
Bill, do you know if or Cassie, you might be able to answer this. Do you know if DC's doing their St. Patrick's Day parade this year?
I haven't heard anything, but that is a great
I do not
question.
know. That is a great question.
Because I know they've not done it in the past, and Annapolis becomes the new hub for the entire tri-state area because it's the biggest parade in town when DC doesn't do theirs.
Right. I know DC a couple years ago, I mean, I think even before COVID, they were having some funding problems.
Yeah.
So it's not just strictly the pandemic that may have affected them. And I know Baltimore is still planning to have theirs. They did last year. And
Baltimore will have theirs on March 12th.
And that's why, again, Annapolis does theirs the week before, just so it's not to compete with the other ones there. But I totally think you're right, Bill, with the Shamrock Stroll or anything with even the cherry blossoms, that people are so cooped up, they're ready to get out and party, and especially since the disappointment we had with the military bowl being canceled at the last minute. That was an opportunity sort of midwinter to let your hair down before the stupid politicians come into town. And this will be the time when they're getting ready to leave, so we can celebrate.
No better time of year.
We'll roll right into burning our socks and.
Well, nobody's going to be rolling into that unless
spring.
they've already bought their tickets because it's sold
that's right.
out.
Well, wonderful news for the Annapolis Maritime Museum and their annual oyster roast. The burning of the socks on March 19th.
March 19th. It's on a Saturday. It's a great party, and we'll sit here and rub it in the face of everybody that doesn't have tickets yet. But that does sell out
You'll see me there.
very, very quickly, and that's always a lot of fun. Another thing that sells out really quickly is Bands in the Sand, and that's June 11th. And I was talking to my snitch down there this morning to try to find out who the band was.
I do not know.
And
I do not know.
She wouldn't.
I don't
wouldn't
have a
budge.
snitch either.
She wouldn't budge. And she also didn't know when the tickets were going on sale officially, but that will be fairly soon. So you want to make sure you keep your eye out for that, because Bands in the Sand, I mean, that does obviously benefit the Chesapeake Bay Foundation. And you can't get a better location and a better night. That's an amazing night.
Before that, Rockfish.
Yeah, I was going to say the Boatyard has their
season.
Rockfish party. That's May 1st, I think. And we were talking about going to the Boatyard to do this, but they're doing their annual cleanup this week. So we're going to do it next week.
Next month.
But
West End Grill, of course, was a great place to do post Super Bowl because, of course, their walls were filled on Sunday and the wings were had and the Super Bowl commercials were watched, as well as the team.
They've still got their pool.
They do.
Their pool page up for the winning. I didn't win anything on my pools.
I didn't either, but a gal who was with us that day won $630-some.
Oh, wow.
That's not too shabby at all.
No, not at all.
She never won anything in her life, and she won $600.
Everybody gets one. Everybody gets one.
Well, some people get 2 and 3. I mean, you hear these guys that get, Yeah. Did you win anything, Bill?
Yeah, nothing at all, actually.
Bill, you win at life. That's all you need.
You do.
Yeah, I'm alive. Hey, ladies. But yeah, no, it's I never win anything. I'm with you. I never win anything. So.
Well, I don't know if any listeners can hear our background music, but it's pretty good. I'm over here dancing. Another one bites the dust.
Yeah, it's Queen. Freddie Mercury. Rest in peace, man. What a great guy. Unbelievable. And the other event that's coming up fairly soon is the Let's Go Festival. That's June 3rd to 5th.
Second year 2.
Uh-huh. And it is 3 nights. Leonard Skinner's headlining one night, Goo Goo Dolls on Sunday, and Billy Currington. And because I'm not into country music, I have no idea who that is, but he's apparently a pretty big deal, and he's going to be there on Saturday.
How do you not know who Billy Currington is?
Because I didn't go to school in Virginia like you did, okay?
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go. I'm definitely going to one of the 3 nights, and that night will likely be Sunday.
The lineup looks fantastic there. I mean, it's a Friday evening, long evening, if you will. All day Saturday and a somewhat shortened Sunday. It'll be great.
Something Annapolis really hasn't experienced and needs.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let'sGoFestival.com is where you want to go to. And you can get your tickets there. They are on sale now. And I think we missed out on the early bird pricing, but that's still worth it with that talent that's coming in there. So, what are you excited for Christmas? There's wishful thinking. What are you excited for summer, Cass? You got any big plans? Out on a boat? Down at the beach?
We'll be venturing,
quitting your
making
job
our
and
way
moving to some island in the South
Ocean
Pacific?
City for the White Marlin Open, likely. Definitely bringing the boat out. We've got Great Wolf Lodge coming up for the kiddos, so I'm kind of excited about water slides.
That White Marlin Open, that's not the one that has like $1 million purse, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a big one.
That's great, man. What are you doing, Kyle? You got any summer plans?
In the summer, on the weekends, it's out in the boat. Just enjoying the bay as best you can.
What kind of boat you got?
It's a Glacier Bay, dual hull. It's a catamaran.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. So we're all power boaters here. We're not.
No. I'm a Grady White.
It's a power boat.
Power boaters, not sailboaters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Please cut that out. No, we got...
No. She said she dyes her hair.
We shifted. We went from Sea Hunt to Grady.
That's pretty nice.
Grady, Sea Hunt, Grady, actually, was our transition. So we're back to the Grady. And we're calling it, I'll leave with this. So my maiden name is Mabry, but I am married to a Wythman. So we named our boat Grady Wythe instead of Grady White.
It's pretty funny.
Pretty clever, huh?
Yeah. Not bad.
All right, I'll stop talking.
Alrighty. Well,
I would have called it the Sleuth after Chevy Chase and Cat. Just saying.
yeah.
I don't know.
Very left field, Bill. Very left field.
Oh no, I christened thee the Sleuth.
Yes,
And then
yes.
spelled it-
I got you. All right, moving on.
On that note, I think we need to order some wings and a burger here at West End Grill. And is there anything else that we need to talk about? Bill, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule and calling in from your opulent office in D.C.
I miss you guys. Next time we do this, I will definitely be with you live.
That's awesome, man. All right, well, we will see you guys next month, but is there anything else that we need to go as we go out of here?
Just remember, check out Annapolis Shamrock Stroll, at Annapolis Shamrock Stroll on Facebook and Instagram for all the information about the event. It's the first thing coming up. It's going to be a lot of fun. We hope to see everybody out there.
Pick up your Bud Light Next.
Yep.
Try your Bud Light Next at your local retailer, as well as the Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda.
Too many words in that, but it's good.
They go great with some wings at the West End Grill.
Add a shot of cinnamon whiskey.
There you go. I'm just putting this out there. We talk about wings every time we get together. I really think Annapolis is a sleeper town when it comes to fantastic wings.
I agree.
You know, we are. We are. Right off the top, Laughlin's, Acme, West End, Heroes,
Smokehouse.
Smoke.
Hold up. No. DC, we have some good wings here in DC. You know what?
I'm sorry,
Next
Bill.
time
Wait, we can't hear you. You're breaking up there. Yeah.
I said next time we have.
What is that, Bill? We can't hear you.
Next time we're going to D.C.
I got to give my guys a shout out here in DC. They make some good wings. They do.
All right, Bill. We'll leave you on the phone. We'll see you later.
Bye.
We're going to go eat some wings at West End
We
Grill.
will see you guys next month.
Thank you.
Thanks.
This Iron Annapolis Bonus podcast has been brought to you by Katcef Brothers, the area's largest beer distributor. Please check them out at thegreatestbeers.com. Oh, and don't forget to check out IronAnnapolis.net for all your local news, opinions, and events.